Welcome to Project Eternity, a futuristic ecosystem in the foothills of the Himalayas with collaboration with the Himalayan yogis. Project Eternity is a future of living. It is an ecosystem where people live, work, innovate, evolve, but with spirituality at the center. Project Eternity is absolutely different. We transform successful business leaders and their generations through ancient yogic wisdom of alchemy, where business, technology, and spirituality merge with your purpose and family values to create balance. It is a live, work, play, innovate, and evolve environment with spirituality, mysticism, and quantum consciousness at the center. Project Eternity is an intergenerational system where you, your family, and for generations will be able to access this system. It is all about the future where business, technology, commerce, skills, spirituality, everything merges with consciousness and esoteric wisdom like alchemy at the core. The result is you can achieve whatever dreams you want, but with balance, and there is no dichotomy between who you are, your purpose, and your business. Let's take an example. We all know about Steve Jobs, but what people do not know is Steve Jobs and most billionaires spend a lot of time with the Himalayan yogis to find the purpose of their soul. Purpose is the reason we are here in this human experience. Our passion is just the fire that lights our way. The question is, why did we build Project Eternity? Because of imbalance. You might be facing a lot of challenges in your personal life. However, all these personal challenges contribute to bigger problems of the future. What are we leaving for our children? The real problem is actually very simple. It is the imbalance that lives between the outside and inside, a universal law called the yin and the yang. We hardly study it. It's simple, and every human needs to align with this universal principle. The biggest challenge of humanity is focused outside. They're just focused on the body and the mind, keeping the spirit and the soul completely separate. Project Eternity is unique because it brings everything together, converges everything together, where there is no dichotomy. You see, we are continuously focused outside. It's always the next thing, the email. Everybody is asking for our attention. Everything is focused outside. When is the last time we had a discussion with ourselves in silence? Because we are so focused outside, everything is a dopamine rush. It's always the next car, the next building, the next mansion, the next business plan, and the FOMO. The real challenge is that we are so focused outside that our inside is not balanced, and that's where the challenges happen. From health to family to any challenge, including business, is because of the imbalance within us, because we are spiritual creatures. Now, the point is, we are not saying you should not pursue your dreams. In fact, you shouldn't stop. The world needs you. For example, buying a Lambi is not a problem. The real problem is the attachment to it. And buying a Lambi is important because it supports the employment of thousands of people who make the car. What we are saying is that buy it, go for your dreams, but achieve spiritual balance. At Project Eternity, that's where we focus on convergence through esoteric wisdom of the ancients. You might be saying, oh, are we going to do yoga? Well, yes, but that is just one piece of it, probably 1% of it. What we do is we train you differently with ancient wisdom. Why is ancient wisdom needed? Because you can only hit your target, the bullseye, when you stretch the arrow backwards. We have to go backwards to achieve what we do not have, that is, peace and wisdom. We at Project Eternity take everything to a different level. The archer, for example, is nothing but Sagittarius. We teach you how energy dynamics work in the universe and how you and your business can align with it. Now, talking about Sagittarius and the arrow, and of course the bow and the archer, the energy from Sagittarius reaches Taurus. The eye of the bull is a fixed star called Aldebaran, and when the energy comes from Sagittarius, it gets deflected. As it gets deflected, it has a certain energy construct which gives you success over anything you want. This is represented in these logos. You can only buy a Lambi when you have successfully defeated your market competition. And what do people do in games? They defeat their competition. The point is, there's so much of ancient wisdom out there, and we have forgotten about it. But the billionaires and many other people understand all these mechanics. For example, there are 4 fixed stars. We explain that energy comes from the cosmos and it comes to the earth. How you harness that energy defines what you can do with it. As there are 4 star systems, this is how the energy moves. Now, have you seen this diagram somewhere? Yes, of course. But what you do with the energy is where you need spirituality. So, how do we transform you? What we do here is all about the soul, the purpose, and the consciousness. Why? Because we believe the purpose and your business is out there to transform you, not the other way around. And to explain how consciousness works, you can see from the picture how trees can grow without disturbing each other's growth, although they cannot see each other. That is the power of consciousness. That is what we teach and we help you align with. Everything that we teach is about mystical energy systems, and these systems have been forgotten, which we bring up in Project Eternity all the time for generations. They are unchangeable. Successful people have used these energy dynamics very, very successfully. Of course, you must be wowed with the arrangement of the circles, but few notice the Fibonacci sequence that attracts universal energy. So, which means wherever you see an Apple logo like this, it attracts energy. Project Eternity is exactly built on the same lines, using esoteric wisdom that is never conventional. It is built on the premise of energy dynamics that align with your mind, body, soul, spirit, your business, technology, ancient wisdom, and astronomy, quantum physics, and astrosciences. Everything that we do is based on design and alignment to create balance. As Steve Jobs said, design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. Project Eternity is not for everybody. We are only focused on individuals, families, and generationals who have a vision, they are innovating the future, and are impactful. We bring you, your families, your children, and your generations after generations to transform you. Our process is complex. It is difficult to explain. However, we can assure you about one thing. The outcome is amazing. Over here, you'll be built as an entrepreneur who can change the world. You'll be happy. You'll find peace. You'll find success. You'll find wealth. That is the objective of Project Eternity. Thank you.